Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Day 26. We are coming to the end of this now, and I've enjoyed it. 4 more days of this, so nearly done. But anyway, I know we're running over, but still. Now, we're moving into week 4, the final week. Advanced operator mode, shadow curriculum tells me that we're going to teach you how, the lesson goal ultimately is to teach how family court outcomes are often advanced, not by resistance, but by controlled compliance, and how intelligent, time-limited concessions can neutralize false allegations without conceding guilt. This lesson explains why the system rewards institutional reassurance over factual purity, and how to use that truth without self-sabotage. By the end of day 26, students will hopefully understand why total denial is often misread as danger, even when allegations are false. How courts convert allegations into risk management tools, not truth claims. How to concede process without conceding facts. How to choose which allegations must be fought and which must be absorbed. How to look cooperative without becoming compliant. That's a good one. Now, court insights, what no one says out loud. Family court does not reward innocence. We know this. It rewards predictability. False allegations don't win because they are believed. They win because they give the system something to manage. Your job is not to prove the lie wrong. Your job is to make the lie irrelevant. Day 26, winning by folding, but not surrendering. The brutal truth of this matter is, and today's going to upset some people, it always does, because today I'm going to tell you something that feels morally wrong, but strategically true. In a normal court, if someone lies about you or lies about anything, you fight it. In family court, if you fight everything, the system stops listening. Why? Because family court isn't asking, is this allegation true? It's asking, does this situation feel safe? If we let this parent move forward, will this be the end of it? And here's the part nobody tells you. Being right does not make you feel safe to the system. Allegations are not accusations. Allegations are not accusations. They are currency. Most parents misunderstand what allegations actually are. They think allegations are claims that must be proven or disproven. They're not. Allegations are risk tokens. Once a claim exists, even a weak one, the system doesn't need certainty. It only needs plausibility. And once plausibility exists, the court's primary task becomes this: how do we protect ourselves if this turns out to be true? That is why minor allegations, tone, anger, communication style, emotional regulation become sticky. They don't need to be proven. They just need to justify control. The trap of total denial. Here's where good parents destroy their own cases. They deny everything. Every allegation, every implication, every suggestion, every concern, everything. They deny it all. And what does Kafka write? What do they write? The parent shows limited insight. Limited insight. The parent is defensive. Defensive. Maybe he's being honest. No, he's being defensive. The parent minimizes concerns. Well, that's because it didn't happen. Who knows? Not because the allegation is true, but because the parent is fighting the system instead of reassuring it. And you need to reassure it. The system doesn't want debate. It wants a stabilizer. Think about that. Strategic concessions explained. This is the trade secret. A strategic concession is not an admission. It is the acceptance of a safeguard without accepting the story. You are not saying, yes, I did this. You're saying, I understand why you're nervous. I'll help you calm that nerve. For example, you're accused of anger issues based on one argument. The amateur move is to write 10 pages proving you don't. The advanced move is this: while I do not accept what the incident reflects an ongoing concern, I recognize the court's responsibility to feel assured regarding emotional regulation. I am willing to engage in a short, time-limited parenting program to provide that reassurance. Do you see what just happened? You didn't accept the allegation. You accepted the court's anxiety. And because of that, court always reward people who soothe their anxiety. Choosing the right hill to die on. Not all allegations are equal. Some must be fought to the death. sexual harm, serious violence, substance abuse findings, anything that permanently damages parental identity. But others exist only to slow you down. Communication issues, emotional intensity, poor co-parenting, boundary concerns. These are not battles. They are toll booths. Pay the toll intelligently and you move forward. Refuse on principle and you sit in traffic for years. Why this works, and this is the hidden incentive. Judges and Kafkas are under constant professional pressure. Every decision is haunted by one question. If this goes wrong later, will I be blamed? Strategic concessions answer that question for the court, for them. They get reassurance, documentation, defensibility. You get movement, always important, credibility, reduced supervision. This is not a weakness. This is fluency. Now, this is a practical task. Today's task is this nice and precise. Identify one minor allegation that is restricting progress, but would not destroy your case if left unchallenged. Draft a one-paragraph strategic concession, dispute that narrative, accept the reassurance that the court would need, and propose a specific time-limited measure to stop defending yourself and defending your honor. Start managing the system's fear. Tomorrow, day 27, look at how these concessions quietly turn into leverage. Until then, buongiorno.